And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Send the tight end in motion. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags it, and there's running room. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, but a touchdown on the board. And here's the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that one would have been picked off if he could have stayed in bounds, and the quarterback will live to tell about it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Moore. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the 49ers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pulls it again on the option. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Middleton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds space on the right. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Here's a heat. to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So he'll help the completion percentage, but not the yardage. Stop for no gain.
And he got it to his running back, obviously making a good decision, but nice tackle on the play. Way to get the running back on the ground and not give the extra yards after the catch.
Pocket breaking down. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Running inside. It's Middleton. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Fires left. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown 49ers. Once he got some room, it was over.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical fourth downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Oh, they're after him. Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays.
Looking for a huge play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Makes the catch. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down.
And that's an interesting choice for this.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, looking to pass. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Nice run there before the defense finally makes a stop. The 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. How about the big tight end keeping his concentration off that deflection?
And a lot of times you see those contested catches, but the deflected catches, those are just good bounces. Nice job by the big fellow, continue to concentrate and see the football, but a nice break for that thing to bounce right to him.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback may change this route. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Charlotte! And they take it in for 6 more points.
After starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Barry Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
3rd down is a big factor in games. It's something I know this offense in particular practices often throughout the week, but they just haven't been able to get it done so far in this game on these critical downs. That time, quarterback can't link up with his guy, and they've got to find a better way of being more efficient on 3rd.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The run inside. It's Middleton. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Bowling Green Falcons. And it's the Buckeyes looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust.
Makes the catch down the right side. He's loose. The tag. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Niners.
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moore. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Breaks the tackle. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's looking downfield to throw. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go.
Unloads it downfield. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes a grab on the shot. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The 49ers are marching down the field. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Might as well stick with him. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He'll try to get to the marker himself. There he goes. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the 49ers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it. It's Middleton. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Time time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The play action fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's a tough thing to do, man. You've already seen him have success. He can run the football. He's got a rushing touchdown. He's got those wheels. So to get to him and not let him break free and not let him evade you, that's a great job by this defense. A lot of time it's a team effort, but he got him on the ground, and he got the sack.
Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they've ruined the drive with a turnover.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the fourth quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Pressure coming, and it's a sack.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going to take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he scores! Touchdown, Sam Houston!
And that is exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Soft spot in the middle. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Running inside, it's Middleton. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marked.
Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Right back to him on the ground. Bounced off his feet. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
What a grab with one hand.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly